Hi everybody, Tim Dwyer here again. Boy, I tell you what, isn't life interesting and aren't the politicians such a fragile bunch? I've got a few things I want to get through here today and I'm going to refer to some stuff I've got on my phone, so please bear with me. Today I want to talk a little bit about how much power one person could have, an average person, just nobody of great fame, just an average person. There was a Liberal Party meeting in Victoria, and one person, amongst many others, turned up, and all hell seemed to have broke loose. Just a young lady, right? Have a listen to this. Victorian Liberals fear far-right incursions as YouTuber attends a party event. Dear Beltran, a young lady, 30-odd years of age, walks in to a state Liberal Party event. Senior Liberal figures fear far-right identities are being allowed to cozy up to elements of the party's Victorian branch. Ooh, couldn't have that. Conservatives, Liberals, Conservatives, having people who are Conservatives cozy up to them. Well, we can't have any of that, can we? Last Thursday night, dear Beltran, a far-right personality with links to this person and that person, everybody else, turned up at a St Albans area meeting, right? It was amazing. A senior Liberal source alerted the Guardian newspaper to Beltran's presence at the event. He said associating with far right would damage his party's chances in Victoria, a broadly progressive state. Okay, conservative and progressive. How does this work? Now, if Liberals are a conservative party and yet they are worried about other Conservatives coming to attend their functions because Victoria is a progressive state. So Liberals are saying they want to be seen as progressive. Now, you need to look at the term progressive in the political context. Progressive does not necessarily mean advancement from a conservative perspective. Progressive, I think, my opinion, in this instance means that pro-mass immigration, pro-Chinese buyout, anti-life, meaning basically pro-abortion, anti-Christian, progressive. And yet they're a conservative party. Interesting. So it's really, really interesting to see what went on here. This one young lady who has her own YouTube channel walks into a room and the whole state Liberal Party, the Victorian State Liberal Party, freak out. They don't know what the hell to do because she's a pro-Christian, pro-life, anti-mass immigration and anti-Chinese buyout. I would have thought that would be a conservative perspective. Just goes to show you how much power one young person has. Now, the Victorian Liberal Party did not answer a series of questions about Beltran's attendance. The acting state director, Simon Forrest, issued an online statement saying there is no room for extremist views of any kind in the Liberal Party, of course, unless they're the Liberal Party's views. Extreme. Like this week, we just had 3 Chinese warships come into our harbours. Did you know about it? Did you know they were coming? Did the Liberal Party give us any warning or any understanding of why they were here, what they were doing? It's extreme. It's never been done before that 3 Chinese, communist Chinese warships, fully loaded, come into our harbour. I'd say that's extreme. People, here's what I'm trying to get across. If one young lady, Dia Beltran, can walk into a room and freak out the entire state of Victoria's Liberal Party hierarchy because she dares voice her opinions, her views, and what she stands for, imagine what the heck would happen if we all went along, if we all voiced our views, if we all spoke freely about who we are and what we believe. One young lady, 30 odd years of age, not a political figure per se, never been elected, never ran for politics, all the rest of the stuff, and she freaked them out. How much power does this young lady have? This is exciting. This is very exciting. I just have another look here on my phone, and it gets down here. Although mostly a fringe figure in Australia's far right, Beltran has appeared in right-wing sites, blah, 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 blah. Folks, here's what's going on. The mainstream politicians are freaking out because the people who have a view have found a voice. It's YouTube, it's Facebook, it's put your view out there, it's joined together, it's come together and stand and have your say. Have your say. People of Australia, look, we are at an absolute crossroads. Chinese want to run a belt highway around Australia, lend us enough money that we can never pay it back again. They would then own us if they don't already. The Australian government are that gutless, they let 3 Chinese warships just roll in, gutless. Terrified of the power of the red communist, gutless. They have diminished our army and our armed forces and our capabilities to that not much better than Boy Scouts, gutless, all under the direction of the United Nations. Ladies and gentlemen of Australia, I don't care who you voted for. I don't care whether you voted Liberal, Labor, One Nation, Fraser Anning, Greens, I don't care. What you've got to understand is this. We are at war. We're at war with the Chinese on one side, the mass migration of Muslims on the other side, and they're coming like this, and you and I are in the middle being squeezed the hell out of our own nation, our own way of life, our own ethics, our own Judeo-Christian background, our own laws, our own land, our own manufacturing. We are being squeezed to the point where you are so scared to even speak up. And if that's how you feel, you are not free. You are living under a dictatorship. You are not living in a democracy. Speak up. Now is all you've got. If this one young lady can walk into a room and freak them out because she spoke up, let's you and I speak up and stand with Dia Beltran. Good on you guys. Thank you so much. I look forward to speaking to you again real soon. Boy, doesn't life get interesting. Okay, speak to you later. Bye.